channel, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about the exciting yet tricky world of modern dating etiquette in a digital world. Okay? We're going to be speaking about how to date today, how to navigate things like texting, social media, ghosting, all of that. So, if that's exciting to you, I want you to follow, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with somebody who this is going to be a benefit or a blessing to. And so excited because I'm getting ready to launch my very first singles dating coaching program. All right. So if you are single and you've been looking for some assistance and some coaching and support into making quality decisions that's going to help you go from single to taken in 90 days, I want you to be one of the first people to join my program. Okay. I want you to simply comment below or send me a comment, send me a message and say, hey, I want to be a part of that program because I'm committed to helping at least 50 people in the next 6 months go from single to blissfully taken in 90 days. 90 days, 3 months. All right. If you've been trying to find the one and you've been having a hard time, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. I'm so confident in this program that I'm looking forward to getting all the testimonies, all of the great reports of people finding their soulmate, finding their partner. And I want to show everybody like, hey, it doesn't have to be a scary, complex process. If you get the help and the support that you need, I'm telling you, you'll be able to find the one in no time. All right. So what I want to do today is, like I said, I want to simply help you. If you're wondering who I am, I'm Vernel Samuel, author, relationship coach, marriage advisor to many. I'm also a pastor and a spiritual leader, okay, of a church here in New York City. And so I mix faith along with wisdom, timeless wisdom, to help you achieve a match made in heaven. Okay, so if you're ready, let's jump right into it. Okay, we're going to talk about the intricacies of online dating and texting and everything like that. So let's jump right in. Okay, so here's the first tip. If you want to learn how to have success in dating in today's modern age, you want to perfect your profile, your online profile. Okay, every single one of you have an online profile, whether you know it or not. And I want you to understand that in today's world, your social media pages are now your calling card. Your social media pages. If you have an Instagram page, you have a Facebook page, you have a Twitter account, a LinkedIn account, Snapchat, whatever page that you're on, that is your calling card. Okay. Now, why is this huge? Because when you meet a guy or you meet a girl, one of the first things that they're going to do is search you up and find you on one of those pages. Okay. Like I said, this is now the new business card. In the past, you had a card you can whip out and show somebody, and it has your phone number, maybe your email, depending on how long ago that was. But today, one of the beautiful parts about social media is instead of having to give someone your personal number, like especially a stranger, a random person who you'll meet maybe on the train, or on your way to work, or on your way home from school, or wherever you're coming from. If you don't, if you're the type of person that says, "Hey, I don't want to give out my phone number," you can easily give them your Instagram page, your Facebook page. And what that does is, A, it's less intrusive, right? And B, you can use your social media page as a place where they can find out who you are without you having to say too much. So without having to have a long extended conversation, a person can scan your social media page and get to know a little bit more about you. That's if you set up your profile correctly. Okay, so if you have a social media page like an Instagram page and your profile picture is blank, it's a bad sign. Or if you have a picture of like a cat, well, the person can't see you. And if it's private, they don't know who you are. So if you are single and you want to be taken, you want somebody to find you, to know you, to want to get to know you, set up your social media page. Social media, your social media account is not a toy, but it is a tool. And you want to use it strategically. Okay, it's like your first impression, your first touch point in getting to know you. First impressions matter. So if, for example, if I was single and I met someone and I will go on their Instagram page, I'm gonna analyze, okay, what does she like to do? What does she like to eat? Where does she like to hang out? Does she have friends? What are her friends doing? How is she dressed? Okay, is she dressing provocatively, seductively? Is she got on? Does she have on bikinis? And is she showing off her assets? When I say assets, I'm talking about she's showing her cleavage and her breasts and her butt. Okay, does she work out? I'm gonna look into all those things because if I'm a guy and I'm single and I meet a girl, she gives me her Instagram page or her Facebook page, and I see I can begin to look and to explore what she's like. And if you don't think guys don't do that or people don't do that, you are rudely mistaken. In fact, employers, people who, if you apply for a job, I hope you know, employers also go on your social media pages and investigate the person that you are. Because, yes, your social media page says a lot about you, okay? Um, and so, one of the things that I want you to do is that I want you to make sure that your pictures on your social media pages showcase your authentic self. Your bio, make sure your bio reflects your personal interests, okay? So that when a person gets on your page, they should already know what you like. They should already know the type of person you are by the way you present yourself, okay? And you want to be authentic because you want to put out there in a very safe, easy way the type of person you are. I should be able to know your faith. I should be able to know your spirituality by your social media page. And so for me, for example, when I was dating or looking for a wife, faith was very important for me because I knew I'm a man of faith and I wanted my wife to be a woman of faith. So if I saw your social media page and there was nothing about God, nothing about Jesus, nothing about church, that was a red flag for me. I wouldn't have moved forward because if you're not showcasing or highlighting your faith, then that means your faith is not that important to you as you think it is. All right. So yeah, that's your social media profiles is extremely important. That's the first thing you want to correct right now. If you're single and you're wondering why more guys aren't reaching out to you, or vice versa, you wonder why more ladies aren't reaching out to you, beef up your social media page. And in my singles coaching program, I'm going to teach you exactly what to do step by step to do that. Okay. Number two, the art of text messaging. You want to make sure that when it comes to messaging, don't over text. Okay. Less is often more. And so what do I mean by that? When you first are starting to interact with a person who you just met and they gave you their phone number, respect the pace of the gradual conversation. Okay, so start with a friendly greeting. You want to ask open-ended questions, right? And you want to show genuine interest in your conversation with the person. So let's say you're texting a person and they say, "Oh, we're at the gym. I'm at the gym." Then if they're at the gym, they cannot text you back or talk. because they're focused on working out. And so to show genuine interest and care, you will say, oh, wow, that's amazing. Well, since you're working out, you can reach back out to me a little later once you get settled in. Okay? That shows that you respect the fact that this person is in the gym, or maybe they're playing tennis. You can say, well, wow, I don't know anybody that plays tennis. That's really cool. That lets that person know, wow, you actually are interested or you care about what they care about. So you want to show genuine interest in the text message. If somebody texts you something and you just ignore them and you just keep talking about what you want to talk about, that is a red flag. Shows that you're selfish. It shows that you only are thinking about yourself, not the other person. And no one wants to talk to anybody who's only thinking about themselves and not thinking about them. Okay? That's communication 101, and it is so important, especially even via text messages, because that also lets a person know if you should be taken seriously or not. Okay, so avoid overly personal or explicit messages, especially in the early stages of the texting, because again, that can be a very, very, very quick and easy turn off. Okay, which leads me to my third point. Response time. Response time. Being in this technology digital age, it has accelerated the speed by which our expectations should be met or can be met. And so just because we have instant access to people through a text message, through the phone calls, where we can respond instantly to every message, people don't are not obligated to respond to you as quickly as you want. Okay? So honor and respect people's response time. Okay? It's okay that if somebody sends you a message, to take some time to compose a thoughtful response to what they're saying. Okay? Learn to respect your own time and your own boundaries when it comes to communicating. If you know that you have work at a certain set time and a person might be free, just let them know, like, hey, I'm working from this time. I can't really text, but we can chat maybe in another 6 hours, another 4 hours, or maybe give a set time. Let's say 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Okay, and respect the person's response time. Don't get mad. Don't take it as rejection. Don't walk away feeling like, oh, this person hates you, never wants to talk to you ever again. No, no, no. It's just respect and honor people's boundaries with their time. Because if a person genuinely is interested, they will follow up, they will reach out, they will talk to you more and more, and you'll begin to see the communication build up gradually. Number 4, let's talk about ghosting and closure. Okay? Ghosting can be hurtful. You're texting somebody, you met somebody, you thought that they were interested, and all of a sudden, they just disappear on you. They stop responding. Maybe they blocked you. You can't find them on social media anymore. Okay? It's essential that if you're going to be if you're going to be genuine and you want someone to be genuine with you, that you put out or throw out there the same type of energy you're expecting back. All right? Jesus said, do unto others as you will have them do unto you. So if you don't want anybody to ghost you, you don't do any ghosting to anyone else. Okay? It's essential that you treat others with kindness and respect. And if they're no longer interested, and if you're no longer interested, just send an honest message to them, right? A polite, honest message, and say, hey, I thought I was interested, but I don't think this is where I want to go anymore. And it's much better that you just be honest and mature and upfront rather than just ghosting a person. Ghosting is a sign of immaturity. It shows that you are actually not capable of even handling or managing a serious relationship, because you can't just disappear and ghost someone that you're in a committed relationship with. People that ghost people, to me, shows me that they are not even ready for a serious or a committed relationship. All right. Another thing you want to know, number 5, when it comes to dating, safety first. Safety first. Put your own personal safety above anything else. Okay, online safety is paramount. All right, don't be going around sharing personal information with a person on the first date or someone you're meeting, you're speaking to virtually. Okay, and when you're meeting someone in person for the first time, choose a very public location. All right, let a friend know where you're going, so if anything happens, they know what's going on. All right, you say you're going out on a date, text a friend, say, hey, I'm checking this, I'm going out on a date, I should get back to you. I'll let you know if this guy is great or this girl is great within the first um, hour or two. Okay, and then that friend can check in on you and just see how's it going. Okay, so you want to trust your instincts. You, if something doesn't feel right, take precaution. Don't allow yourself to be in a situation where you're uncomfortable, just to try to find a man or a woman, because it's not going to prove you right. Okay. Let's talk about number 6, managing rejection. Managing rejection. You just got to accept the fact that rejection is a part of dating. It's a part of dating. If you're going out on dates, you're going to get rejected twice, 3 times, a few times. But rejection is never a reflection of your self-worth. Rejection is never a reflection of your self-worth, okay? You want to understand that if someone isn't interested in you, just be gracious. Just be respectful and move on. You say, hey, thank you for the time. Thank you for even speaking to me. You know, I pray you nothing but the best. You just always want to remember, like, I want to make sure that I protect my heart from bitterness and anger and resentment, because those things begin to eat away at my confidence. It eats away at my self-esteem. And it's just not good to harbor those bad negative feelings. Okay, so remember that the right person is out there. The right match is waiting for you, looking for you too. And when one door closes, another door opens up. Okay, and you're one step closer to finding the right person for you if you keep going. All right, I got 2 more for you. Another tip: the fadeaway. The fadeaway. What do I mean by the fadeaway? If after a few dates of being with someone and you don't see that, a few dates you're with someone and you don't see that this relationship is going anywhere, just feel free to slowly reduce communication. Just begin to pull back. Like, if you're, I know some people are not, that they don't like to hurt people's feelings, so they are afraid to just be direct and just tell the person, hey, I'm not interested in you anymore. I don't see a romantic future anymore. So fade away simply means reduce your communication, cut back until that person says, hey, is something wrong? Do you not want to continue doing this anymore? And that's your opportunity to just let them know the truth. Okay? Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. So when communication begins to slow down, it's an indication that that person is no longer as interested in you as they once were or they thought they were. And it's okay. So use the fadeaway gradual approach. Or if you are on the other side, like you are feeling like someone is ghosting you or starting to ghost you, they might be fading out the picture. And it's okay to just get clarity. Ask them. Say, hey, are you still interested? Because I noticed that you're not responding to me as quickly as you used to. Did I do something? Just find out from them. Let them know that you feel like this is not going anywhere anymore, and get the clarity that you need so that you can get the closure that you need to keep on moving and finding the one that God has for you. Okay? And lastly, stay authentically true to yourself. Okay, this is the most important rule to modern dating in the digital age. Okay, stay true to yourself. Don't pretend to be someone you're not, or settle for less than you truly deserve. Okay, don't pretend to be someone you're not, or try to settle for less than you know you deserve, only because you're trying to preserve a relationship that you think can become something that is really not. All right. Remember to keep yourself true, true to you. Authenticity is very much a very important part of dating in today's world. So many people are trying to pretend to be something else. We don't want that fake stuff. And somebody who is really looking for the one, someone who really is going to love you for who you really are, has to see and meet the real you at the first go round. Okay? So there you have it. That's a quick guide to modern dating etiquette in today's digital age. Okay? Remember that dating should be an enjoyable journey. You want to enjoy this process. Don't make it a stressful endeavor. You shouldn't be coming home crying and yelling and just losing yourself after every date that doesn't go right, because then that means you're expecting more out of a person than you really should be, because you should be understanding like, hey, I'm looking to compliment someone. I'm not looking for someone to complete me. I'm whole in myself. I'm happy in myself. I know who I am. And I'm just looking to find the right person. And if it doesn't work, so be it. There's more fish in the pond. God has somebody for me. And you want to just keep remembering that. All right. So I pray that this blessed you. Make sure you share this with a friend. If you found any of these tips helpful, please please subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit from it. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. All right. Be blessed. And remember, God loves you. God loves you. And if God loves you, you need to love you too. Okay? So I want to see you guys in my next video. Have a blessed day.